time statement, we will be sending us to that from Emma Penny for Waba Abetamechi. Say, Yampa, Insemi, Empa, Insect Professor. Nakana Funina, NT. You become a Okuye Happen to be the man of the moment. Malik Basintale. I don't pay a one here, GH1, who goes and not to home. 80 M's on the Baumia drone, the Babo, and the now, young regional communications officer, so if you go for it, you have a kind of and your team is 75, so AUB own their introduction. The son of the former president, Professor Atta-Mills. Now, one would know if the baby said they had a operating or a son of our land. Emma may if he approve and it's obscene. Or a soldier may pop. And obey your friend is what's it in some episode. Any attempts by someone say obey PC vote in the anum youth are ever soldier man. If you remember the name you name Abeta in Central Semiachi, I send a very good signal to the good people of this country. It's an central for maybe can no brofo send a team no. We are about tree also tougher. I'm a one tree programs. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the press. I welcome you all this morning to this press conference. I called you here on an important matter that has the potential to bring the image of our beloved constituency, a soldier man, into disrepute. We all woke up the day before yesterday to a viral video in which my main contender in the upcoming parliamentary elections, Pius and Hadzide of the New Patriotic Party, is heard making some mind-boggling claims. In the said video, Pius Hadzide is seen openly bragging about his disgraceful role in the criminal Australian visa racketeering scandal that rocked our nation a few years ago. We were utterly shocked because when news broke out about this Australian visa fraud, Pius vehemently denied it and was reportedly cleared by the chief corruption clearing agent, Nana Adudankwa Ekufuado, only for him to turn around and now boldly admit to this crime. Ghanaians will recall that nearly 6 years ago in 2018, our country woke up to a major visa scandal that brought international disgrace and embarrassment to our country. Pius, who was the then Deputy Minister for Youth and Sports and was entrusted with the coordination of Ghana's participation in the 2018 Commonwealth Games in Australia, was accused to have fraudulently acquired visas for over 60 people who posed as journalists. The Australian authorities, however, discovered this fraudulent act and accordingly deported the people, and as a result, Ghana became the subject of international mockery and ridicule as the incident made news headlines around the world. Even though he denied any wrongdoing, the president suspended him to allow investigations by the National Investigations Bureau. Despite demands by Ghanaians for action to be taken against Pius and all those involved in this criminal act, President Ekufuado, in keeping with his clearing legal philosophy, cleared him and covered up his crimes to allow him to evade sanctions. Obviously emboldened by this support from the president, many years after, Pius, while addressing a group of people, boldly confessed to the crime and promised that he voted as MP for Sojaman. He will repeat same and engage in similar fraudulent Fraudulent Act by securing visas for the youth of Esojaman to attend the 2026 World Cup in the United States of America. Below are excerpts of what he said. Nananom, did you know that it takes 18 hours to travel from Ghana to Australia? Yet I carried with me some individuals in making that journey. The next World Cup will be held in America, which is just a 7-hour flight from Ghana. If you, Nananom, desire for your children to travel to America to work and send money back home, or if you are a young person eager to explore opportunities abroad, I promise to support you when I become MP. Unlike my opponent who has had a chance but failed to assist the youth, I will facilitate travel opportunities for all interested young people to destinations like Germany, America, UK, France, and Canada. So I can kindly ask for your support in the upcoming election, and I will ensure that I help you achieve your dreams of traveling abroad. Unquote. What is worrying is for Pius to suggest to our unsuspecting youth that he can help them use the upcoming World Cup tournament to travel to the United States, remain there, and work there illegally. If Pius did not include any of the Esojaman youth in his 2018 fraudulent Australia trip, what makes you believe him that he will remember you in any potential US trip? Pius's reckless statement is rather likely to deny the opportunity for genuine supporters of the Black Stars to the 2026 World Cup tournament, as the US government is likely to enhance their scrutiny of applicants to the tournament from Ghana if we qualify. As a leader entrusted with the development of our nation's young people, it is disappointing to witness such statements that encourage unapproved and potentially illegal means of migration. Leadership is about guiding and inspiring the youth to achieve success through hard work, discipline, and dedication within the framework of the law, and not misleading them into thinking that illegal migration is a path to success. If the president had been bold to prosecute him, we believe he would have learned some lessons and would not have had the guts to make such wild promises to the unsuspecting youth in Esojaman. Despite all these, he has also been rewarded with another appointment as head of the National Youth Authority, where similar reports of malfeasance continue to filter in. He has been lulled into a false sense of invincibility on the back of overnight and unexplained wealth, which he flaunts offensively in this constituency. He believes that this ill-gotten wealth can be used to induce the good people of Esojaman to elect him, but he's grossly misleading. The Esojaman seat is not for sale. What Pius is embarking on and promising the youth of this country is criminal and likely to jeopardize the future of the youth who will be recruited in this camp. They are likely to be caught, jailed, or deported, and also banned from traveling to the US for a long time. We don't want this for our young ones. For those of our youth who desire to travel to other countries for school or work, I will continue to coach and assist you to legally acquire the appropriate visas that will not let you risk the possibility of deportation, contrary to what Hadzide is promising you. It is okay to use the opportunity of the World Cup to gain some travel experience, but I strongly advise against going with the intention to stay and work illegally. I am committed to continue to develop Esojaman in order to make our beloved constituency an attractive place for all of you and others who desire to live here. Despite the controversy, Hadzide has maintained his position. I have already said this. His recent assistant association with this constituency has constantly brought a soldier man in the media, but for the wrong reasons. When Manasseh Azuri talks of corruption at YEA, he mentions Pius Hadzide, a board member and parliamentary candidate for a soldier man. Unfortunately, a soldier man comes along. When you hear about abandoned youth resource centers, the soldier man NPP parliamentary candidate is mentioned. When you see videos of a politician promising secondary school girls of facilitating SDR for them to leave campus because of his relationship with their headmaster, you hear the name of a school in a soldier man. And now a soldier man is being associated with past and prospective visa scandals. The people of this constituency believe in leadership with integrity and are not about to be bamboozled by questionable wealth. They are looking for and already have a credible member of parliament with integrity to represent them to facilitate the development of renovation of classroom blocks at Labo, Frankedia, and New Friendly Primary in Patadan, RC, and many others. Others include the construction of teachers' bungalow at Atta-Mills SHS, provision of air conditioning for Pikusu SHS ICT Center, provision of same for Bosto Secondary Technical ICT Center, distribution of furniture to many schools, payment of fees for many tertiary students from the constituency. Renovation of the District Directorate of Education Office at St. and many, many more support for education. Under health, I have constructed a modern clinic at New Polo, renovated the clinics at Esikuma, St. and Boso. I have paid medical bills for many patients, supported free medical screening across the length and breadth of this country. I have put many youth into apprenticeship and have supported others to establish their trade. The list of my achievements include provision of water to the following communities: Chok Kobe, Yeniama, Madom, Jerusalem, Tobu Kobe, Abumaya, my contribution to stop open defecation is equally unmatched. It even surpasses that of the whole district assembly. The toilets at Frankedia, Ganakwe, and Abume were all constructed by me. It is common knowledge in the constituency that I constantly reshape our roads when they deteriorate, as I'm currently doing at New Senche, Abaso, Dasase, Anchiase, Sabina. I have purchased motorbikes for the police officers. I have supported the extension of electricity to many communities, including Ambelewu, Sabela, Sabo, Rahai, and Salatopo. In fact, what I have done with my 5% as my share of common fund is more than what the assembly has done with their 95%. So if I can do more with resources, little resources, as an opposition member of parliament, then you can be sure that now that President John Dramani Mahama I wish to urge our youth not to fall for the lies of Pius. You do not have to engage in fraudulent visa deals and corruption to succeed. Let me assure you, the youth of Esojaman, that John Dramani Mahama has a lot of policies to create job opportunities for you and alleviate hardships in this constituency. The NPC has promised to revive the Akosomo industrial company formerly known as the ATL, to create jobs for you. The Volta Transport Company will also be expanded to provide transportation services which will employ a lot of you, the young ones. The National Women's Bank will provide interest-free loans to women to support their business. Under the National Apprenticeship Program, the youth will be supported to learn any trade of their choice and provided with startup support upon completion of training, as I have been doing for you already in this constituency. Under the no-fee stress policy, students who gain admission into tertiary institutions will not pay academic fees for the first year. And as your member of parliament, I will continue to advocate and ensure that we get our fair share of all things. There is hope for the youth under the NDC government and under my leadership as a member of parliament. And I will remain humble and loyal to the people of Esojaman and continue to serve you with integrity to ensure the total development of Esojaman. May God bless us all, and thank you very much.
Your member of parliament has already stated the obvious, and so I don't intend speaking for too long. I just want to highlight a few things for understanding, so we all understand why when I call Pius Hadzide a corruption man, a borough boy, man, I meant what I was saying. President Akufo-Addo, as usual, tried to baff the parliamentary candidate for the NPP, Pius by clearing him. If some of you remember, that was one of the issues that led to Mr. Akufo-Addo attaining the name the clearing agent. Indeed, my father used to say, if you want bath a monkey, put makeup on the monkey, put straw in the monkey's armpit. In fact, use shaving stick to shave the monkey. It is still a monkey. So, no matter how they bath Pius, he has decided to dirty himself again. And now I've said that I know his dealings. Before the Austria saga, Pius Hadzide formed a travel and tour. That travel and tour was supposed to be used to siphon funds from Ghanaian citizens in the pretense of taking them to Australia. And the first constituency he ever gave this message to was the K2 North constituency. He went to K2 North, he promised the indigents of K2 North like he's promising you today, and his travel and tour collected money from the people of K2 North. Over 200 Ghanaians were taken from K2 North. Each person was charged 105,000 Ghana cedis. 1 billion plus. When they got to Australia, the Australian government detected that this was the doing of the Deputy Minister for Sports at the time, Pius Hadzide. So they deported over 200 of them and cautioned them that the next time the government attempts smuggling people into any country in the name of sporting activities, they will not just deport them, they will jail them and let them finish their sentence before they deport them. As a result, the subsequent year, Ghana was not permitted to take anyone to the Commonwealth Games as a result of the doing of this corrupt, inept, wicked guy called Pius. They say, this same man who deceived the people of Ketunov has suddenly reappeared in the Esojaman constituency after he was chased out of Ketunov because he has succeeded in duping them in the name of taking them to Australia. Today, he is promising the good people of Esojaman visas again, and that he will take them to the United States of America. The first question you should ask him is that what happened to the Ketunov people you attempted taking to Australia? What happened to the good people of Ketunov you attempted taking to Australia? The people were deported back into this country. Until now, their monies have not been refunded to them. Last 2 weeks, I met one of them called Emilia Lechu. She was crying because she had to sell her shop in order to raise over 100,000 just to go to Austria. She has been deported, her money has not been given to her, and her life has deteriorated. One question you need to ask Pius again is that who told him that the journey from Ghana to America is 7 hours? Even the president of America, who uses an Air Force One, cannot use 7 hours to get to America from Ghana. It is a signal that this is another attempt to do the people of Esojaman 419. If he was truthful to the people of Esojaman, he would have told you the number of hours you need to get to the United States of America. The best time you can use to get to the US is 10 hours, 30 minutes, and not 7 hours. So that should send a signal that he's only lying and he knows nothing about going to the United States of America. Pius Hadzide has not just been a deputy minister for sports. He is the current chief executive of the National Youth Authority. That is one of the biggest employment agencies in this country. Ask Pius Hadzide, how many jobs have you given to the youth of Esojaman? While Pius Hadzide works as chief executive officer, if he wants to employ all the youth of Esojaman today, he has the power to employ them. Why does he want to siphon and dupe the people of Esojaman in the pretense of taking them to America to give them jobs? Who told Pius that the people of Esojaman don't want jobs in Ghana? It is time for us to tell him that if we get jobs in Ghana, we will appreciate it. Finally, I heard Pius Hadzide has become the chief class president of only girls in his house. Why does he want to give only girls free extra? Why would he give the boys to free extra? What is his interest in the young girls of the Esojaman high school? Why does he want the young girls of the senior high school to get free extra to come out of school? Please, we are warning Pius Hadzide to stay away from the young girls of the senior high school. interest of Pius and Hadzide to give them free exams so that they can do whatever they want to do with the young, beautiful, brilliant girls. On this note, we know that this declaration may be a mission impossible because Pius and Hadzide is not just learning from himself, he's learning from his boss, the chief mother serpent of corruption, Mr. Akufo-Addo, and his deputy, the chief liar, Baulaya, aka Chapumia. We are calling for the immediate dismissal of Pius and Hadzide as the CEO for the National Youth Authority. Immediate dismissal. Immediate. He has clearly admitted that he was guilty in the Australian visa scandal. And I thought that by now, Mr. Akufo-Addo should be looking for me to give me my stone. Because I told him that Pius and Hadzide is a walking colossus of corruption. We are calling for his immediate dismissal. And not just that he should be dismissed, his immediate prosecution should recommence. Because we never saw the report that after the investigations were done in his Australian visa scandal. It is better to investigate a thief before he steals than to wait for him to steal before you investigate him. Now that we know his intentions, in law, attempted murder is equal to murder. So attempted forgery, attempted fraud is equal to fraud. In this particular case, Pius and Hadzide had already exhibited fraud in the Australian saga. So let us investigate him for the Australian saga and start his investigation again in the US saga. President Akufo-Addo, for once, should prove the Ghanaian people wrong. We know that they will leave office on the 7th of December 2024. Even though we know that they will leave office, we are begging them to dismiss Pius and Hadzide and start his prosecution when we come into his office. When John Mahama assumes office, inshallah, wallahi, Hadzide is one of the first people who go to jail. Thank you very much. We are grateful. If we have few questions, we can take before we do the P version. No question. Okay.
On your tree, Nancy. On your tree, you can say on the mobile Charlie, a petri or a pellet, one of our big questions. Boss.
na Pius and Hadzide akudina senche motembo na one omanfo kasa no onwa ebo nenutuo ekai senia ode nkrofo etu pan for Australia no afia yebisiwi World Cup ebebaso ewo America na CJ4 ebese wo ma ejuma for America na woko ye ejuma na one sika emani wo fia one to abano man no be MP as of MP obesisa mbebu no e the one akọ America I want etimi akoye juma di sika abafie asemi eboye busa kakra e bi say Pius Hadzide ali libakroa Mreasa asemi esi 2018 Okan Tamse Onim Hoche the first time Samoa Kaya 2018 Bra worry about Commonwealth Games ever Australia but the Ghana Fubi Ekoi the Ghana Fono Ekoye won who says Sebe Woye in Central now so now on yet in Central na Australia mpenyin X-ray won na obo won eba Ghana eyi dia ni guase kese ebe dare oman Ghana na sa eni guase no ema Ghana din essay ewo wiase amansem na e dia ni guase a emfata ebre oman Ghana and am so ena oman penyin na nado eyi Pius say on trade ho kakra no wonye nhwehwem na wonye nhwehwem no Ghana funi na esra oman penyin na nado say nhwehwem na waye no maye hu sani a ete na nado say me kwa na mekan na mo me kwa mekan ye no me bu say Pius Hadzide ne ho so wa nyefe enti onkolonko to anedmas and ne Pius and Kasa atunenum tio say Australia visa scandal ode profoko ya manfo kaya oye say edim no amba amanfo di nachi enko Australia na esa ne say ya nye no she na ya oye no nsunsanso bia amanti wenya ahoden say Walter Berry so obesana yedi afutu a bedere ma esojaman ma ebum ne say bra orisisa nkrofo akọ Australia no so okai esojaman ni ana so wankai esojaman ni be amfana nka ho a yede nyame ase ebi say ankasa bresa esojaman ni no ne ho akere na ya bra no se ontime nko Australia bio enti momma yenye sa atro na obese oditreye se odiyan ko America ni no pastor me Pius aka and then what social media news anywhere there I don't want some na waka America say US embassy is for acting America for acting na Saudi awaye nti wan sha obi anaka genuinely obese okono support blasters and I'm Saudi is on deep America for man and bang ma onko eti adofo Pius aha we ni nara sa atro ni na da sam na okano momma enye ebi yeni na ehusika ototo abansam ehusika na me say no boss the man for fall for sika and twaba and utie news na wo go the man dinga na se Pius ni batawa na eyeni guasesam ela woka abesodaman and next again visa scandal ela wo esodaman dinga na ye youth resource centers what is sika kese aye na so weja ama entity apansam and also Pius ni go se wutie manase azuri se okaze YEA eye corruption yama akesi sika kese a wo Amazon lion na Pius di na kaho na wo ni esodaman di abata aden and wutie se obi say obeti ni esande ayonkofa all the headmaster for Atta-Mills SHS wonti wo ye school girl wo ya biawa na wo go school wo Atta-Mills na wo pe esia the PA school no ma odo Pius ebe ma wo sa akabisa eti awofo amoma ewo Atta-Mills SHS so eyi na Pius a opese obeye member of parliament pese only to me eye onya meye MPP and all facilitating the SCS I'm a school mofra this is a one free school room Mofra SSA Water School with Yamiana. And then Nipa Basa and our friends say, I'm doing Yahweh. Who press in Yami or Yami Cassia? Say, Pentecost, Yami, I'm called Pentecost, I'm sorry, them. And for more buying, when she has here, do not. Apostolic Yami, Medawase. Say, the one of Pius and Tassa, and to the Nantio. Pius and Tassa, and Lumusam, and our A in the car. On one Tassa, and our all my year, Bunia, and Wadimu. On one Tassa, and our all daddy, we are saying, on the year MPR, on it to be no air. And also, the money when Juba and Pimia come here as member of parliament, how we do here. That's how you may, and I may share with say, Yamiado, say second term, and I mean, Nima, Ebro, and Nima, NPP, Iowa, Sudamaya. Opposition, and I Juma, my MP, Minister, CEO, Pius, in Mufa, and Sudamaya. Now say Yamiado and Wanda Roma, and Pinyako and Conitente. Now Yamiado and another Roma, President John Dramani Mahama, their president, who is a woman, and then I Pinyako and Roma. Yes, the DHS are saying, Abuasa. Abuasa for year sector, one until Echo Nudu Penyako, now I got one DHS or because I very sick classroom block, Amao. And then would do Adome, Mamma Wataya, Murphy DHS are saying, now Mufra Ewo, and until with you all, Ever Adome Green Loso, Echo DHS Ewo at Simcoe. Woko Esikuma and then Mirisi. Kindergarten, I was so good for if he says school Bia in his school Adama, married of 80, Ewo, as with Amaha, Big Brain, Ebi, Ewo, Labo, Ebi was Frank Ebia, Ebi was Doon Presby Primary, Ebi was Pakada, Ebi was Enchi. And then Oko Achina Secondary School, Headmistress and Kwan, Ewo Bangalo, Ewo School. This one, a boarding school are more than 1,500 school students. Air boarders, that was two more. Teachers, actually now I was 7, 8 o'clock. Now we left the school room, Echo home fee, Echo down. We got PAA number of Friday himself. Teacher, and so on, and walking. And then we can say, we reached in Bangalore, every house, 3 more teachers. And then we call a High School, one ICT center. Oko Boso Senior High School, one ICT center. Air conditions are all in more member of parliament and of our. I don't know. Obia FCGS office now ongoing. Naka Odano Abro Eribu workers are our hustle. And then my renovating dialogue, school for the drop mock exams. These candidates have a drop mock exams and one dropping exams and the economy sponsor one mock exams. One SSO go to bank, Echo examination centers, Echo drop and the economy provide transportation. Yeah, Mofra Echo colleges of education, one Echo universities, one Echo nursing colleges, and the hundreds of them want school fees. And that's what over health. Who do come here? Who will claim if a fair is your ambition for Messi? Who do Mango say ambition man? Am I here? NGA clinic? Ewo Mango say. Who do Abu Nahaya? Who clinic? Ewo ambition contribution more than 80%. Clinics are pro man renovating West Gamara to the brain. Over Sikuma, Ubehuba. We just show Saint Clinic. Nowadays, and this ready for 2 districts as assembly and woman wow, I'm being Yako and I'm calling the Udo as he come back as a done, yeah, don't play a war, I'm being Yako and a hurry no I don't know. They say, Emma is so awesome. I'm being Yako every communities are man train in so I'm a lobby and it's all covered. Yanyama, Badon, Jerusalem, Tokokope, Abomaya, Brase, Kokono, Kokori, and the one at the time. And then also Abomaya, who is so Amaya, is so cruel. And also, and Juma, Mr. Maya, they are making only 5% share of common fund. Assembly are only 95%. Ultimately, a quarter of Juma Maya. And Juma may, as opposition member of Parliament Maya, Ebron their assembly and the Pius Hadzide or CEO and Minister Ayina. And Yawama. And Yawama. And that's what I'm married to Ewo Esodamaya. February. Now, a may represent in our parliament. If you are Obia, or the end you jam beverage as well. Then you be a walk on the dinner, then this scandals upon scandals upon scandals. It's a Sojaman Bebu, Open Obia, other problem of Ghana, and your Thomas and the and then get to know, so the night and that's the I went to get now, hope you are well back. It is a winning one. One bar of Basintale when you are on the jet, 200 cities and the rice or more are on the jet. Now,